And as we take a look at the agents, so like Texture is going to be hovering the Reyna.
Yeah, you get your little waylay hover in there as well. I do want to say, like, in regard to... Wait, actually, that's a deadlock insta-lock for Foxy.
Yes, it is.
But Toronto, are you ready to get into this series? It is certainly going to deliver. Let's go ahead and jump right into the pistol. Aspas taking a tad bit of damage here in mid, just a straight shot through the smoke. Finds him down to 75 HP.
Trying to find a way in through the market. They're going to be given access to the deadlock util there, blocking off the front of that site.
Headshot. Connecting there onto Verno. Ash with the cleanup, able to find Sheriff in hand. Aspas again taking damage, just eating it here on the entry. Does manage to crouch down, stays hidden for the moment. Foxy 9 finding Cortezia, however, at the same time, and now Gentleman's going to be eliminated. Aspas will fall. It's going to be Artsine to try to clutch this out. Finds the first, cannot quite get that transfer. Gen.G taking the opening pistol.
This is good work by MIBR to open up mid. Just got Ash here watching it right now.
Hold it back is Ash. Okay, welcome to the global stage. Finds himself 2 quick kills. Verno going to be eliminated. It's now just Shenum to try to stay alive and hold on to this weapon. So right now it's about to spiral out of control. Some noise made. They know that he's tiles, and Karan is there on the prowl.
I mean, the only thing you're keeping is the Sova and the Omen. So that's really impressive that they've been this well prepared.
Big reveal on the Munchkin. He's able to strafe back. Karan dropping down off the top here in market. Re-swings the corner. Shenum going to be taken down. Texture, second kill. Cortezia hits the floor. The operator singing out here for Gen.G, and the timeout is not going to lead to much of anything. It's here around the corner, the slow walk forward, scoped in, trying to clear out the angle, and Aspas has the headshot. Up now on the floor, MIBR pole position to try to get the first round win. See if Shenum's going to be able to hold down this angle, but Karan almost finds him sleeping. Still trying to flush him out. A bit of a back and forth here. One that Karan does manage to win. Spike now going to be planted here on the A site. Hunter's Fury available for Verno if he can play in a disconnected position. As Ash gets flushed into the open, and he just takes the fight, and he takes out Artsine's head. Hunter's Fury no longer a viable option. They don't have to play close. Sends out the recon. Cortezia going to be dead. Verno now into the 1v3, finds the first to defuse, being held. Shock Dart will connect. The spray is good. Looking for the clutch. Another Shock Dart at Karan's feet, takes him so damn low, and Verno gets the fade away.
An opportunity there to take the operator out of the round. Couldn't quite convert.
Would have been a big pick there, but he's going to make up for it by finding the headshot there on the Munchkin. Relay bolt to hold him in position for the time being, but
they've got no real great ability to pressure. Oh, they're going to go for it.
Pops it, fast lane, going to be sent. Some spam coming his way, slides in, able to find Artsine, looks for Cortezia, but Karan will be there for the quick trade out. Now we go into a 2v2, both players playing here in main. Smoke down, the TP in. Defuse being started. Overdrive though from Aspas, tearing them asunder as Ash so very low. Eventually will get flushed out as Verno collects both kills.
They're going to be planting onto A.
Without any real issues moving forward, they're just not going to commit this ultimate, so they don't send it out. And now that flank around the back has been noted. Aspas able to win the fight here on the forefront as Foxy 9 does get taken down, but Munchkin around the back. They weren't ready for that second layer. He strikes, finds 2 kills.
Cage triggered.
Artsine with this Rolling Thunder could be monstrous though for the post plant. He's got it set up and ready to go. Hearing Texture trying to sprint forward, trying to get ahead of it. And he will just get shut down. Timing though, Munchkin swings around the back. Aspas found. The time is getting away from them here as Cortezia hits a great shot out from Alley. It's all on Ash now, and he cannot get it done. Comes into play, if at all. And we'll just go ahead and try to lock down any access towards this A side. Texture playing forward, finding one. The breach now eliminated. The re-push, and ooh, he is playing on a knife's edge. Karan at the same time going to be picked off. They now know that Market is at risk. Just for the re-peek. Find Shenum. Texture just single-handedly trying to hold this down, but Ash does get involved. Finding one, finding a second, looking for the third, runs out of bullets. It's just Cortezia, no corpses to try to play off, to try to get a reveal. Now being hunted here. Holding the angle here for the exit. Cortezia can find this. Maybe he can make a run, but Munchkin will be able to get it done. Immediately going to start spamming it though, try to work this down as quickly as they can. And there you go. Nothing found there off the net. Couple shots exchanged, but no real damage going to be taken here. Still the player advantage for the side of MIBR as they get ready to go on this retake.
There's 3 sheriffs in the hands of Gen.G. They can connect.
Trying to find a timing. There you go. Munchkin coming up big. Finds 2. Brings it now into a 3v3.
Look at this reclear.
Is Sheriff not going to be recoverable, though, for Foxy9 unless he can make his way all the way across. Paranoia does get sent. Shock Dart damage going to be found as Ash falls down to 11 HP, but still is good. Going to be good for 1, and now they know exactly where Verno's at. Revealed by the recon, the slide in. He's completely, utterly surrounded. Now netted, locked on the floor, but he gets the tap and brings it into the 1v1. Swings out, runs out of bullets. 2 bullets remaining, and what a shot! The time is not there, but my God, Verno! Action out of him. Paranoia goes across the site. It's not going to find either of these players at Alley. Shedham's able to find that kill, and that can't be a timing potentially picked up. Texture now going to be paranoid. Aspas does get a dink at range, puts Ash down to 70. Weapon not going to be scooped up. Foxy's able to find 1 now. Trades it out. Net connecting. Spike planted. Drone hunting around here from the back, but with the double phase, Gen.G are able to find Shedham, getting that Bulldog right back out of their hands. Texture dead here on the site. Ash across to the opposite side as Munchkin gets the spot out, but cannot get the shots to connect as Aspas is doing so much damage. Swaps to the classic, and he shuts down Foxy9. Get the clear, fault line, gonna connect on to Karan, but he's got the paranoia. So as the util gets exchanged, it's still going to be Gen.G who end up coming out on top. As Karan gets the spray down onto the final 2 players, and Gen.G. Well, the last force worked. This one, though, a bit more desperate and off to a rough start. The Cypher dead, the spike going to be planted here. Less than 20 seconds of the round starting. Karan up over the top, about to catch Eclipse. Gets the readjust. And I'm going to be taken down. Cover going out. And that was some of their heaviest hitting weapons available to them as Aspas desperately tries to scoop it up. Karan finds the headshot before falling. Hunter's Fury fishing for the rest. It's a 2v4. Ooh! Huntsy's able to find the first. A great headshot there on the Texture. Shock Dart up and over the top of Foxy9 on a timing, able to just go ahead, peek in, finds the kill, and takes Verno down the boot.
Not messing around. The insta-lock here, and Mel Aspas back on the jet.
Oh, I mean, now this is a comfort roll. This is the Aspas we wanted to see because, frankly, he had a bit of a quiet map, but it is rare that lightning does not strike twice in the same place. I very much doubt we're going to see an Aspas that we saw on the first map.
Slow them up and make them reroute. That's going to push them in towards Foxy9, who's holding close. Just the classic paranoia goes across, and he's going to be able to find not much there. As Karan does come away with 2 kills. Munchkin now holding the door, tries to swing out a little bit wider, but ends up getting taken down. 2v2, but Texture here a hell of a lot faster than they might have anticipated. Clears a recon and finds the headshot. Tailwind still available here for Aspas, but it looks like MIBR maybe reading that they do have a stack set up. Swing going to be coming through now. I can see it's going to be taken down. Verno, Aspas, however, answering back a couple kills, and Texture gets tagged down to 57. Player advantage now here for MIBR.
It's a nice pause there for MIBR, recognizing that Gen.G might get aggressive out of that position.
Texture swinging down in towards Sewers. Cannot pull the trigger fast enough. Ends up falling. It's now down to Foxy9. Looks for the first. Can't quite make it happen. A triple face forward.
Munchkin gonna tuck himself into that same corner we saw Ash in earlier. See what kind of success he can find, but he's all alone, and you've got a 3-stack from MIBR.
Cage popped. Munchkin looking to reposition. The push about to come through. They're suspecting him on the opposite side. He sprays down for 2. Can't quite get the 3rd, but the damage is still dealt. Ushered forward over towards his A site where Ash now notes him, takes him down to 50. TP forward, both players now arriving. Barely a full HP bar between the 2 of them, and Ash just holds down M1. Finds the kill, the relay bolt connecting. Texture slides across. Util, yes, but players, no. Anna's going out.
Gen.G's playing retake the whole way.
That they are, and the lockdown comes through nice and early. Hunter's Fury, though, is available. Now go ahead and clear this out. Dueling Hunter's Furies now come through as we're just going to see ults invested across the damn board. Rolling Thunder comes through, peek back around to the flank. Spike still not yet planted, and we're not even a minute into the round. The push forward coming in. Aspas slicing and dicing, able to find 1. Foxy9 going to be down on the floor. Ash tucking back, but they're looking to hound him down and make a pivot across over to that A side, but they have to get through this. Sova, and Ash is holding him down! He gets the 4K, and that's likely more than enough! He knows that that's a safe number.
It is his safety.
Well, TP into the back is very much red. Munchkin, Johnny on the spot. His texture finds the body shot, pops the overdrive, takes down Ospots here in range. In with a shout to try to get himself another 4K, but Verno will deny it.
Perfect.
Gets himself a second kill. Position known. And there you go. Certainly, his presence now going to be confirmed. Sets up the poison orb. Hasn't heard anything over from this position, though. But he instantaneously turns to the headshot.
No!
Gets himself a second. Looks for the third, but Ospots will finally shut him down. But my God. How has Munchkin just done that? He should have been dead to rights. Ospots trying to fight back for something else, but he can find nothing. 2v4. The attempt at the retake, Gen.G.
They're just staring down Zenom.
Just poking and prodding.
Hostile remove.
It's a nice shot. Cortesia, but the time is just not going to be there. Naron able to find it. Ash gets the other.
Cortesia on the corner with the Sheriff.
Drone going to look to try to force him back. Does get spotted out. Takes a tiny bit of damage there through the box. Spotted once again. Revealed out. They really want to flush this Cypher out of the sight, and they will do just that. Texture finds the headshot. As he is reeling from the shock dart. They're having too much fun. Karen comes up with 2, looks for the final player, who will be able to get a kill. Maybe a chance for Ash. The headshot connects. Foxy swooping in will bring this to an end.